Hey YouTube, this is Retta. How are you guys doing today? Make sure you guys comment below, subscribe, and if you like your own personal reading, contact me at intuitiveretta@gmail.com. This is just a little chit chat before I'll do a reading later on tonight. I didn't do a reading yesterday is because you ever heard that saying, too much is a good thing? Too much of a good thing is not good for you. Well, there's so much I could do a reading on. There's so much going on that I was so overwhelmed that I couldn't think of what to do a reading on. I was just like completely, at a loss. So I decided I'm going to do a reading on Camilla Harris, the VP, and I'm going to do it because I just was listening to the Duran, and I like the Duran. I like their commentary, and they were talking about what's going on with Camilla right now, and I highly kind of agree with them intuitively. I just listened to them and was like, yep, that's what they're doing. So they were talking about how kind of Biden might have pissed the globalists off, and now they're moving him out and Camilla in. The only reason why, the only thing I don't agree with, I think this was the plan the whole time. I just don't think it was this soon. But those of you guys who've been with me, the last 5 years, from my other channel, and then when I did take a little hiatus in my reading room, before I was kicked out of my own reading room by Facebook, I was doing, even on my off, I was doing, Skype meetings, doing readings on political things and so forth. And anybody could have joined and listened and heard me live and asked questions live and this and that. And from the beginning, I kept saying, he's out by September. He's going to be out by September. And then a few weeks ago, there was a little change. I think things were going good for him. So it wasn't as clear if he was going to be out by September, but all my readings, 10 readings beforehand, was like, he's out by September, whether he gets sick or whether he gets pushed out. So I think that was always the plan. I just think I think it just went really, really fast. Why is Camilla overseas and not, here or even in Afghanistan, talking about what's going on? It's kind of like she removed herself from the situation. So I'm seeing, because she's not very liked. They done pushed her on us. She didn't get a very good... when she was running for president, she didn't really get good ratings. Also, as Attorney General, she really only got 30% of the vote. They were saying 20-something to 30% of the vote, but she kept winning. And they just didn't well, I don't know if Duran was saying that, but I was listening to something else that was talking about what's going on in California in regards to the Larry Elder situation. So I just found that interesting. So I'm going to do one of hers, see what her aspirations are. We all know what her aspirations are, but see how it's going for her, how's it looking for her, and so forth. Look for that tonight. I have to charge up this battery because it's not that great. So let's go on to the thing. This hem thing that I got, this Clover hot hemmer, I love it. I really love it. I'm thinking about getting the other one. I wish it wasn't so expensive. I mean, $12 for this little thing of felt, and then the other one is, I think, is a couple more dollars. I think it's 14 or 15 bucks, but I do like it. So this was approved. Look at this thing. I just bought this thing last month, and I was using it for my quilts, and it was working good. And I was using my little iron, this little iron, and I used that for my quilts, and it was working good and so forth. But I got my big iron out, and it's old. I need to get a new one, but it was burning the crap. Look at this. Looks like someone peed on it. I don't try to clean it off with baby wipes and stuff, and it just burnt the crap out of it. So I'm gonna, just so you know, I am going to turn that over. Let's see. All this crap is in the way. So, okay. So, I'm working on the shirt. It's going well. I'm so glad that I did this muslin material, the first thing. I'm almost done with it, but not quite, because it's funny. Everything was going well. This is the collar. It was coming out well. It sewed well. Everything's lined up perfectly, but guess what I did? So if you look how the muslin is the same color on, you know, everything is like, when I turned it inside out, I had this on the wrong side. But I'm not going to redo it because this is just a sample, and I'm not going to wear this shirt. This was just for me to do all my things. So next time I know to pay attention to how I'm sewing that together. But otherwise, everything lined up perfectly. I'm getting this thing ready for the burrito roll. So let's see. This thing's getting ready for the burrito roll. If you can see. So I did do the darts on here and the pocket, and I think I'm going to put on, I got to sew on the collar. See everything, and then this part, everything is going well to get everything ready for the burrito roll. So it's going. I should be done with this hopefully tonight, and then I will go and use my good fabric. I gotta do. I've never done the buttonholes before on my sewing machine. My birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm hoping that I get what I want. I always want something. But let's see. I'm hoping my birthday's in a couple of weeks. So I need some new fabric scissors, because like I said, these are like done. I need new fabric scissors. I want a serger. Need new fabric scissors. I want a serger. I wanted this new machine that's a sewing machine and an embroidery. It's so freaking expensive, but I put that on my son's list of things, many things that I want. He's going back to school. He's going back to school full time, even though he's got his master's, and he's been teaching and stuff. But before he became a teacher, he wanted to become a lawyer. And he kind of got not sideswiped, but he just kind of like got distracted because they offered him this job and money and so forth. And he's teaching. He loves the kids, but I don't think it's his passion. He loves, you know, teaching the kids and stuff. But I think he wants to get back in law. So he's told me he's going back to law school. So we'll see how that goes. And that's it. So I'm going to do a reading tonight on Camilla and her presidential, you know, things. I'll finish up hopefully this tonight. This pattern is, the reason why I messed up this collar is because I wasn't paying attention to the instructions as I should have been. But it wouldn't have messed up if I was paying attention more to it. But I think the lady does a pretty good job, you know, with it. But there's also some sew-alongs that I did watch another lady. I got kind of confused with, because there's two of these yokes, and I didn't even know what the heck a yoke was. But there's two of these yokes, and I was like, well, what the heck am I going to do with it? But then I seen what she did with it, so it made sense. So it's getting ready to do the roll. So that's almost done. I should have 2 of these, and I think I messed up with this. This is for the sleeve, and I did a stitch around it so it wouldn't stretch, but I don't think I was supposed to do it on this. It said all the curves, but I think it was just on the shirt part and not this part. So I know for the next time not to do that on this. So see, you learn. See, I sewed that, and on the sleeve I don't think I was supposed to sew this part. So I learn things each time. Also, I want to talk about the comments. A lot of the comments are coming to my email, and I go to respond, and the comment's not there. So I don't know if the person is erasing the comments or YouTube is erasing the comments from you guys. And it's happened to me. Some of my comments have disappeared. So I'm not sure if it's YouTube's doing or what's going on. Like I said, a lot of people are upset about my brother Polite reading. A lot of his people are like, oh, he's innocent until proven guilty. The cards told me he did it. And that's all I need. I trust in my intuition. I trust into my higher self. And I trust into my spirit guides. He did it. You know, so to me, there's no proven innocent till guilty. I'm done with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my pitchforks and ready to, you know, have him underneath the jail. So I don't want to hear people talk about, oh, I don't care what your thought process on it. I really don't. The reading told me he's guilty. That's all I needed to know. People cape so much for these people. These people don't give a crap about you, and you guys cape so hard for them. I didn't do any celebrity reading because I think there's so much going on in the world right now that even though I kind of need that kind of comic relief, not even comic relief, also just a different type of relief, I just didn't feel it was appropriate. So that's why I haven't done any readings on like any celebrities. But I'll do Camilla. I'm going to oh yeah, for my birthday I want to get fabric too. So I have all these wants and needs for my birthday. My kids crack up. They're like, Ma, you're always doing something. I do. I always am doing something, and I always find like something to occupy my time. I guess because I was always busy, you know. I always worked so much and did this and that, you know, that I find myself having to, you know, want to do something. I can't be as physical as I once was because of my injury, but I can kind of keep my mind, trying to get my mind, you know, keep the cognitive, because with the, you know, the reflex symbiotic dystrophy, it's messing with my cognitive status. That's why sometimes I lose train of thought of what I'm saying, or even words disappear from me. I'm very forgetful, and I mean very forgetful. That me keeping myself busy mentally with tasks and stuff kind of helps me with that. But so think of a reading you guys want on Friday. So I'm going to do Camilla Harris tonight, but kind of think of a reading. Also, I wanted to talk about Cuomo. Remember we kept saying a woman high, and he pissed off a woman high. I did not know that he was married to a Kennedy, to Robert Kennedy's niece. And it didn't go well. It was kind of war for a while. I had no idea. And that the Kennedy family didn't really care for him. So did you guys know that he was married to a Kennedy? I had no idea. And then I'm also worried about this new governor that we had, his lieutenant governor that took over for him, because it seems like she's, you know, following in his footsteps. So I'm worried about that. So, but yeah, tell me what you guys want to do a reading on Friday. And if you have any questions in regards to Camilla, put them down below. All right, so It probably won't be up until later on tonight or so. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.